Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Howl Line. My name is Jason,
My name is Elena.
and today we are going to be flying high.
Into the wild blue yonder to Colorado Springs for the Air Force Falcons for the 25-26 football season.
We thank you for choosing the Howl Line. We are your Mountain West Conference, as well as New Mexico sports podcast. Um, Troy Calhoun, same last name as Utah State's head coach for basketball, Jared Calhoun. Troy Calhoun is in his 19th year season with the Air Force Falcons.
Consistency, man, it's important now. We don't really see a lot of coaches, especially like Bronco Mendenhall State.
Bronco Mendenhall stayed at New Mexico for, I don't know if he was there for even a year. He was there for a season,
He wasn't there for
but
a
I don't
year.
think he was there for a year.
No.
So seeing a coach 19 years, that's some dedication.
Yeah.
Air Force's Troy Calhoun brings discipline as well as a tough style that's hard to beat. So I think let's just dive into their season.
Yes. Well, the thing that Air Force has, their Air Force looks steady this season with a coaching staff that has been here for years and knows how to get the most out of triple option offense and defense.
Coach Calhoun and his coordinators do bring some experience as well as consistency,
Mm.
which I think is obvious with his 19 years. He's going to bring experience and consistency.
Mm.
Um, this season focuses on educating their triple option, which, in my opinion, they're really good at, as well as a disciplined and aggressive defense.
Mm. Agreed. The consistent leadership of Coach Calhoun and coordinators is crucial. The experience will help Air Force control games and manage pressure situations well.
At their quarterback, they have Josh Johnson, who leads a mix of arm strength and mobility. They have two backups, McGuire Martin as well as Brody Fortunati. I am sorry if I completely obliterated those names. um, they add depth as well as versatility to the team.
Yeah. Well, Josh Johnson is smart. He's a dual threat QB who leads well on the field with his backups, McGuire Martin and Brody
Fortunati.
Fortunati. His they provide solid depth in the offensive line, and backs like Owen Allen are key for success.
Um, Talking about their schedule, week one they play Bucknell. Is it Bucknell or Bucknell?
But no.
This should be a solid opener for them.
Yeah.
Bucknell is their defense isn't as tough as Air Force's disciplined unit.
No.
So I think the Falcons' triple option offense should control the clock for this one.
Yeah.
I expect Air Force to come home strong with a win, bringing their season to a 1-0 after week one.
Well, it is a favorable matchup for Air Force. Their disciplined style and superior roster depth should dominate, and I think it would be a win.
Week two they will be going on a bye week. I think that's a pretty fast bye week, but they're going on a bye week. They will come back on week three to play the guy who we were just talking about, Bronco Mendenhall, with the Utah State Aggies. Utah State is a well coached, in my opinion. We saw how Bronco played last year, and he was really good. Physical Mountain West opponent. This will be a lot tougher than their first game against Bucknell. Bucknell. I am gonna obliterate that the whole time. This will be a tougher team to play, but Air Force is experienced being at home, so they're gonna have the home field advantage, which I believe will give them the edge. I think this will be a very close game, but I think they're gonna take the win. It's gonna be a 2-0 record after week three.
Well, they do play a tough game at home. Air Force's ability to control the clock and limit mistakes will be tested, so they will win, but it will be very narrow.
After week, after week four, they will be headed down to Fresno, California to play the Bulldogs of Fresno State. Um, the Falcons will face a bigger team, a faster team, and Fresno's offense can be explosive, but in my opinion, so can Air Force's defense.
Mhm.
They will be challenged, and the travel itself, as well as the hostile environment down in Fresno, will tilt this game, and I think this will bring Air Force's first loss. This is going to be a 2-1 season after week 4.
Well, Fresno's physicality and speed on their turf make this a challenging game. The Falcons will need their defense at its best, so it could possibly be a loss for them. Like I said, you never know. So we'll just have to watch.
After week 5, during week 5, they will be playing versus UNLV. They're going to be back home. And Air Force will capitalize on the running Rebels' inconsistent defense. The Falcons' methodical offense will control this game, and I will call this one a win. They will be a 3-1 record after week 5.
UNLV's defense is vulnerable, and Air Force's rushing attack should wear them down, so it should be a win.
Week 6, they're going to be playing the Aztecs of San Diego State. The San Diego State Aztecs, they are a physical team as well as a really good coach team, and especially at home, this will be a grind. And I think the Falcons need a perfect game to win this, and I mean perfect on the T. So I'm gonna call this a loss because I don't think you can really get a football. College football can surprise you, but I don't think they're gonna get a perfect football game out of this one. So I'm gonna call it a loss.
Yeah.
3-2 after week 6.
San Diego State is physical and disciplined opponent wise, especially at home, making this a difficult matchup. So let's San Diego State is physical and disciplined as an opponent, especially at home, making this a difficult matchup.
Week 7, they will be playing Wyoming. Wyoming is an aggressive defense, as well as has a running game that could be tough for Mountain West matchups.
Yeah.
Air Force's discipline at home will keep the key and keeping it competitive. I take this as a narrow win, bringing them to 4-2 after week 7.
Wyoming's strong defense and running game will test the Falcons, but Air Force's home advantage helps. So it would be a close game, but I have them as winning for that fact.
Then they have a bye week.
Yes.
And I think that's smart because their next opponent is going to be against the Broncos of Boise State. I don't even need to get into topic about what this game is going to be. We all know how Boise plays. I'm kind of curious to see how they're going to play without Ashton.
Yeah.
Ashton Genty. But week 9, Boise State will be going. They will be playing Boise State, and the Boise State's speed and aggressive defense on their own turf will make this very difficult. The Falcons' triple option can keep Boise guessing, but the road environment, Boise State Broncos, as well as playing on Smurf turf, this will be a loss. I'm gonna put this at a 4-3.
They have the speed advantage and they have the home crowd that give them a little bit more edge, but the triple option offense could keep it close. So, I mean, it's hard to say, but I have it as a loss.
After that, week 10, they will be playing against Colorado State. That is a good rivalry. This will be a favorable home game where Air Force's offensive line and rushing attacks should be dominant. Colorado State struggles against disciplined running games, so I'm going to put this as a win, being 5-3.
Air Force's ground game and disciplined defense will control the one at home.
Week 11. This is our New Mexico Lobos.
Oh, yes. Our school.
They will be playing the New Mexico Lobos at home. This game will be a very emotional game with Air Force's consistency as well as their home field advantage. They will be competitive. I think New Mexico will be competitive, but I also think Air Force is going to take the win on this. As we said in our New Mexico prediction video, this will be 6-3 for the Falcons. This will turn them into bowl eligible, and see how far they can go after this. How many wins they can get.
Well, just like Colorado State, Air Force's consistency and crowd support will help secure a win.
After New Mexico, during week 12, they will be traveling to Hawaii.
Oh yes.
So
It's a long travel.
yeah, Hawaii has a fast-paced offense as well as challenges face the Falcons with travel. Their fatigueness as well as the inconsistency due to the fatigueness will cause them to lose this game, impact their performance. So I put this as a loss, 6-4.
Well, it will be a long travel day for them. Hawaii's off, and as far as the game part goes, they have a fast offense that will challenge the Falcons, making this a tough road loss.
Week 13, they will be playing at Reno against the Nevada Wolfpack. This is a winnable game. I feel like Nevada is a really good team to beat. They're really easy to beat. The Air Force is going to take control of the line. They're going to limit turnovers, discipline all over the board. This is a win, no doubt. 7-4.
If Air Force limits turnovers and controls time of the possession, they should win on the road. Win.
The last game of the season will be against the Spartans of San Jose State. Their season finale at home. San Jose State will be inconsistent with their defense and will give Air Force a chance to finish strong with a disciplined and win the game. I think that Air Force is going to be going 8-4, and I think they're going to bowl. I think they'll have a chance at maybe making the conference championship. We'll see how the other teams do it, but I do think that they will be going 8-4.
If the Falcons can close out with a strong home win and maintain discipline and execution, then you're right, they could have a final record of 8-4.
The Falcons are built to compete and win close games, and through the discipline and execution, they can do that. I expect a solid Mountain West showing throughout the season, and I think they're going to be a good team this year. I know they struggle.
Yeah.
But I do think that they're going to bring back what they lost last year, and I think they're going to be going 8-4.
The team has a discipline, and because their coaching staff is so, what's the word, consistent as far as being there year after year, they have solid fundamentals. They should have a strong season, especially in conference play.
Yeah. That's on the Air Force Falcons.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys watching. Next episode will be on the Broncos of Boise State. That one is going to be fun to dive into. Sorry about that. We thank you for listening in. If you could follow us on all socials from X, TikTok, Facebook, as well as Instagram, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, as well as share. That helps us a lot. Helps us to get noticed. And again, we appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Go Mountain West, as well as what we always say. Go Lobos. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week.